Good morning. It's Monday, so it's time for a book talk. I read a strange array of books this week. I've got a contemporary, a mystery, and a historical. The contemporary I read is Girls on the Verge. So the entire book is a road trip between three girls, one of whom is seeking a safe abortion. She lives in Texas, and this book is set in the early 2000s because laws changed so frequently that the author had to pick a date. And this is what was legal in Texas at the time. So she is under 18, and so at the time she needed her parents' permission, which she didn't want to ask for. And so she had to go before a judge and ask if he would grant her leave to do so. So the entire book is this set of girls who are not really actually all close friends at the very beginning, trying to do something which is 100% legal in our country, which is a safe medical abortion. And it takes them a long time, the entire book, and it's very realistic. It is that hard. So when this book is set, the great state of Texas, as huge as it is, had like 16 places in the entire state that you could get an abortion. So you can imagine that this was a difficult thing to do, even though, again, legal in America. But I actually did enjoy it. I don't usually like contemporaries because they make me cry and make me, sad. I don't really enjoy that in a book. It did make me cry. It also made me incredibly angry, and I did really enjoy the book. So I moved from there to Killing November, which, this is just a side note. The second book is called Hunting November, and I find it entertaining that we're attempting to kill her before we hunt her. I don't know. I did like it, and I will be reading the next one. This girl ends up at a secret school somewhere in Europe, even though she's 100% American. And she doesn't know why she's there. She doesn't know what's going on. It's not the kind of school where you write English papers and do calculus. It's the kind of school where you try not to get poisoned on your intake interview. I really did enjoy it, though. As always, the main character makes a friend or two. There's maybe a little romance happening. I really did enjoy it, and I'm trying to decide if I'm waiting for the paperback to come out so I can buy it and put it in the library next year, or if I'm too impatient, I'll have to buy the Kindle so I can read it right now. One way or the other, it's a good book, and you should definitely check it out. I'm on number 6 of the Bridgertons, and this one is about the 6th child, who is a daughter, who we don't hear a lot about in the other books. Francesca is absent in so many of the other books. They mention her like, oh yeah, Francesca, she's in Scotland. It's because in this book she's literally in Scotland the entire time. I did like it. It was a little spicier than maybe some of her other ones. Felt a little different. She got to fall in love not once but twice, so it was really good. I actually did enjoy it. I enjoyed it so much I almost immediately picked up number 7. I usually give myself space between them because they feel a lot the same sometimes. But this one did not feel like any of the other ones. But instead, I started another book I have on my Kindle, so we'll be talking about those next week. If you guys read something good, come tell me. I could always use some new books on my to-read pile.